United dropped to second position after they held their host Katsina United to a goalless draw at the Muhammadu Dikko Stadium. Now Rivers United are the only club yet to taste defeat in the Nigerian Premier Football League, and the big question is, will they take their invincible run to the end of the season, just like the same way Bendel Insurance did it 2 seasons ago? Okay, like I said, it was a massive one. Also, Aqua United got their first ever victory of the season when they defeated the Sembe Sugida boys at the Aqua Stadium there in Akwa Ibom. Yes, that was definitely in Akwa Ibom. Now, let's give you the result and rundowns. Yes, Eyimba also picked a draw, a point on the road against Shooting Stars. Aqua United, like I said earlier, were 2-0 better than Makano Pillars. Now, let's also hint you that Katsina United also picked a point at home. Yes, Rivers United number 1 and number 2. Rivers United and Eyimba respectively picked a point on the road. Niger Tornadoes also picked a point. Daniel the Bull Amokachi, his first official assignment was against the Tornadoes. Well, Niger Tornadoes couldn't sweep as had to settle for a point at home. So I think it should be a fair result for Daniel the Bull Amokachi, knowing fully well that your first game, you had a point. At all. 9 bad pass. Bayelsa United defeated Plateau United by a single goal. El Academy Warriors played out a goalless draw against Emmanuel Amonike's side. Yes, that was at the home ground of El Academy Warriors. Meanwhile, Abia Warriors peeped Kwara United by a single goal. Ikorodu City got their first win of the season when they defeated Bendel Insurance 3-0 in Lagos. Now, Ayem Mere and Onwe got the first goal in the 48th and the 55 minutes respectively, and the third goal of the game came through the legs of Tohib in the 74th minute. And the last game was Sunshine Stars, talking about the Akure Gunners beating Rangers International, the defending champions, by a single goal. So as we speak, the only team that is yet to taste defeat is Rivers United after match day 6. But the big question is, will they continue with their invincible run till the end of the season? 32 more matches to be played. Okay, let's go straight to Libya. Yes, the Super Eagles of Nigeria left Uyo on Sunday, that was yesterday, and they were expected to land yesterday. And the way some publications actually put it, after that news went online doing the research, some publications say they were hostage. Where the hostage was here at gunpoint, you'll be wondering. But let's just tell you that Libya holds Super Eagles to hostage. Yes, to hostage. They hold Super Eagles hostage rather. Let's just give you the details, and you'll be wondering. And I asked myself, why did they leave on Sunday? They should have anticipated what the Libyans will do. But let's just tell you that barely 48 hours before day 4 of the 2025 African Cup of Nations qualifiers, the Nigerian Super Eagles are currently being held hostage in Libya. Now, the Knights are scheduled to host the Eagles in the second leg, slated for Benami Stadium on Tuesday. Now, the arrangements the NFF had with the Libyan Football Federation, LFF, was to have the Super Eagles land in Benghazi, which is a few minutes drive to Benina. Yes, Benani, not Benani, Benina. Now, but the flight of Nigeria was diverted to Abrak Airport, which is almost 2 hours drive to Benghazi. Now, in a short video shared, seen stranded at the airport waiting for the immigration to pass them into their country. Now, Super Eagles will observe their compulsory training at the Benina Stadium on Monday before the Tuesday's game. I'll also tell you, other reports said that the Super Eagles left the stranded Abrak International Airport in Libya less than 48 hours before the African Cup of Nations qualifier scheduled for Tuesday, like I said earlier. Now, the Nigerian contingent departed Uyo on Sunday morning. However, sport journalist Toby Adekpoju revealed in a post on Sunday night that the team's predicament began when the host nation made the last-minute diversion of their chartered flight. Now, he stated that the federation has secured approval for the team's plane to land in Benghazi, just a short distance from Benina Stadium, where the match is set to take place. However, mid-flight, the aircraft was diverted to Abrak International Airport, a much further location. Now, according to Adekpoju, he wrote the agreement that an approval the NFF obtained was for the chartered flight to land in Benghazi, but the plane was unexpectedly diverted to Abrak. Now, to make matters worse, while the NFF transport arrangement was already in place in Benghazi, no buses were provided by the Libyan Football Association at Abrak to transport the team to their destination. As a result, the team's contingent has been left stranded at the airport with the gates locked, preventing them from leaving. A video of the team seated in the waiting hall of Abrak Airport has gone viral on social media. Another video from the NFF TV has also gained popularity, showing some of the Nigerian officials speaking to airport authorities regarding the closed gate. Nigeria leads Group D with 7 points after defeating Tuesday's host 1-0 in the reverse fixtures in Uyo on Saturday. Many are expecting the NFF to write to CAF, and let's see what indeed they will do. They're supposed to rest, hopefully this morning, and have their training session later this evening, or probably rest last night, this morning, do a little workout, and also in the evening, also do a little workout and have a feel of the pitch. But it is what it is. Anytime you play against a North African team, this sort of antics happen. It's either they take the match to 12 midnight, you play under floodlights, or they will bring all their fans, and if you don't take time, they'll start throwing in missiles, they'll start drumming, bring a lot of loud noise that you will not even hear the referee's whistle. A lot of antics. Or if they are leading, yes, if they are leading by a goal or 2-0, and it's few minutes to the end, they'll start faking injuries. So a lot of antics from the North Africans. But let's see what the NFF will do. The big question is, will they write to CAF? And if they write to CAF, what will happen? Will the game be moved to Wednesday? Yes. Will the game be moved to Wednesday instead of Tuesday? Let's see how it goes. We'll be expecting the NFF to do the needful and, if possible, write to CAF. Okay, let's share your thoughts on that. 09073530044 or 09087668888. What will you expect NFF to do in this situation? Now let's go back to that game between Nigeria and the night at the Godswill Akpabio Stadium. Let's look at how the players actually did. How well did the players do when they played their game against Libya? Yes, remember that before that game, Libya said that all they need is to come and pick a point in Uyo, and when they return back to Libya, they will see how they can beat the Eagles. Now looking at that game, looking at the lineup, Ademola Lookman, Victor Boniface, and Alex Iwobi all started the game with Simon Onyedika and Ndidi, also Ola Aina in the midfield. Calvin Bassi, William Trust Ekong, and Onyemechi were in the line of defense as Stanley Nwabali mounted the sticks. Now Super Eagles is yet to concede a goal, and they've kept clean sheet. Stanley Nwabali has kept clean sheet right from the blast of the AFCON qualifiers until match day 3 was over. And now after that, the first half, no goal at all coming in for Super Eagles. But towards the end of the game, we saw a lot of substitution. Meanwhile, in the 61st minute, Samuel Chukwueze was substituted for Onyeka Frank. As we speak, Samuel Chukwueze has returned back to Italy. I think he sustained an injury. He has to go to the medics and see how we can prepare for this weekend. But meanwhile, in the 74th minute, it was coming for Nigeria. Awoniyi coming in for Boniface, Onyedika Raphael coming for Wilfred Ndidi, and Dele Bashiru coming in for Alex Iwobi. And 12 minutes into that game, it was Dele Bashiru, the substitute, that got the goal for the Super Eagles, and assisted by Moses Simon. Okay, a goal was disallowed in that game, and many has called for the NFF to do the needful and write to CAF so that we can have the video assistant referee VAR. But a question we keep asking, I believe that CAF has given the go-ahead, the green light for video assistant referee. After all, we are trying to put it when the league was started. Must we still write to CAF? Is it not to take the initiative and see how it goes and let CAF give the approval? Another big question begging for answers. Meanwhile, on other results of match day 3 of the African Nations Cup qualifiers, Equatorial Guinea at home defeated Libya. Mozambique and Eswatini played out a 1-0 draw. Zambia and Chad, goalless draw. Madagascar and Gambia, 1-0 draw. Benin Republic defeated Rwanda by 3-0. Cameroon ran riot, beating Kenya 4-1. Egypt defeated Mauritania 2-0. Nigeria pipped Libya by a single goal. Uganda pipped South Sudan by a single goal. South Africa ran riot, beating Congo 5-0. Angola defeated Niger Republic 2-0. Gabon and Lesotho settled for a goalless draw. Meanwhile, defending champions, the Elephant of Ivory Coast defeated Sierra Leone by 4-1. Mali pipped Guinea-Bissau by a single goal, as Senegal ran riot against Malawi 4-0. Tunisia lost to Comoros by a single goal. Yes, they lost to Comoros by a single goal. Yes, that was the game that had Nigerians as officials. The center referee, the AR1, AR2, and also looking at the fourth official. And on Sunday, or probably on Saturday, also massive result for some team. Guinea defeated Ethiopia by 4-1 as the host nation. Morocco walloped Central African Republic for 5-0. And on Sunday, also a sweet result for some team as Burundi lost to Burkina Faso 2-0. Meanwhile, it is match day live. The African Nations Cup qualifiers continues this afternoon as Kenya hosts Cameroon. We'll see Gambia up against Madagascar. Libya will take on Equatorial Guinea. Togo will host Algeria. Zimbabwe will take on Namibia as Eswatini will host Mozambique. Okay, away to the phone lines. Hello to you, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you, Joe. It's good to have you on the show this morning.
You're calling from Record News.
Okay, let's go there, Joe.
I don't know. I want to ask this question. Is there any improvement in African football?
Any what?
Any improvement in African football? Because I don't know the reason why CAF cannot produce the VAR for all the countries that is participating in the qualifier. Because the country cannot go ahead and go and buy the VAR and be using by themselves. CAF supposed to produce the VAR. Not the first time, this is not the second time. How can a player score a goal, a clean goal, against Rwanda? That one goal supposed to give us 3 points, and we could even score more because defending in that match that very day in Rwanda Kigali, we scored that one goal and they cancelled the goal. See what happened in US on Friday again. Clean goal, and last man just raised the flag. What is your work here? Coming to all this North Africa, this is not the first time, this is not the second time they are doing all this. When you are playing them, they will look at what happened on Friday. It's not important. You have to take the referee to understand them when they fought and the referee was the referee to play on. Okay, they had the minutes. 4 minutes have already finished. And these people are talking that the referee is supposed to allow the game to enter 8 minutes or 10 minutes. When you people are there falling down, you people did not complain about the time of wasting time. Now they now put 4 minutes. After people have already conceded goal, they are protesting against the referee that day to defeat. You people know that you want to play game. Why can't you come out and play game? When you people are facing injury, foul, falling down up and down. Now see what is happening to our team business. But when they come here, they treated them well. Now it's time for us to go there now. They are doing Nigeria anyhow. And they say they should write to CAF. If they even write to CAF will not do anything. Because Egypt, Tunisia, Morocco, Algeria, they have been doing this since how many years? They did not sanction them. Okay, is it against Nigeria now? They will not start sanction them. When our club go to their, any club go to their country, they will be doing the same thing. And nothing will come out of South. I'm not even sure that Africa get CAF.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
Okay, I have to go.
All the qualifier is going on now. We can know our African team on cable network. The one this against Nigeria, I believe that it's our NSS that pay the DSTV to televise the game. We are playing African football.
Okay, Joe, I have to let you go here now. Maybe you have to call me back. Sorry, I have to let you go here. You have to call me back. Joe, truly appreciate your contribution this morning. Abuja, and let's pay some bills. And when we return, crisis rocking the Libyan Football Federation as NFF released the final list